What up, my people? It is I, your guy, the filthy animal with filthy topics where we choke our trash, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. We live, we live, we ready on the late night, dropping jewels for you fools. We here choking that trash. You dig? So we here, we're gonna share this live. Share this live, a little something. Yo, M to the Izzy, K to the Izzo. What up, though? Good morning. You know we here on the late night. Yeah, it is morning. It's midnight, I guess. Fine. What's going on, miss? How's everything with you? What up, Miss Becky? Miss Becky! All the way from across the bloody pond in bloody England. What up, though? What up, Woogie's mom? Never seen you before, but what up, though? We live, we live, we ready on the late night. Share this live. Let's go. I want to know who's been in a relationship like this, because I sure have not. Right, and this little post got a little airtime on it. A couple of comments that were interesting. Oh, it's not freezing over here. It's pretty good. The weather's pretty mid-range. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's pretty good. I got the windows open. Actually, usually I don't like the cold, so when it's cold, these windows will be closed. But right now, it's pretty good weather. But I put this post up, and it says, my boyfriend has been putting back money every month and saved up $5,000 to purchase a new vehicle tomorrow. What he doesn't know is he has $10,000 I have been secretly matching every dollar he has saved. He truly deserves it all. I've personally never been in a relationship where somebody matched my grind. I can honestly say that. And I say that not as far as having a 9-to-5 and match your grind and survive, but match your grind in a way where they really pushing and not worried about, oh, if I put this $5,000, that car is gonna be his, right? And not ours or not mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I would not like England. I love the sun, honestly. I'm a sun guy. I love the beach. I'm a beach bum. If I was living in Florida still, I would be very tan because I go to the beach at least 2-3 times a week. Even if it's just to sit there. But I've never been in a relationship like that personally. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. Let me share this live a little something more. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some people on here. Boom. Let's go back to my room so we can do it again. Definitely beach bum. But yeah, I've never been in a relationship like that where we've helped each other in that manner to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we've done things that were for us, but it was more out of necessity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know my rolling skills are trash, so you know I had to, especially with these backwoods, it take me a little longer. Oh, excuse me. What up, God is love? What up, Karma the baddest? What up, though? We're here on the late night. I was talking about a post that I put up that got some clicks on it. And it has to do with the post that says, my boyfriend has been putting back money every month and saved up $5,000 to purchase a new vehicle tomorrow. What he doesn't know is he has $10,000. I have been secretly matching every dollar he has saved. He truly deserves it all. What up, Mike? My guy, Mike, where you been at? My brother, Fat Ms. Ike, all the way from Texas. But I know personally, I've never had a partner to match my grind like that. You know what I'm saying? I think everyone's too selfish and too egotistic to ever think like that. I don't know how true this post is. You know, right? You see that's the shit I'm talking about, Miss Becky. I think that's selfishness right there. That's why people would not grow in relationships. That's why people will not grow and will not have relationships, because that kind of mentality, right? Because she paid it off too, right? She definitely paid it off. She helped them, but guess what? She's not thinking with that mentality. If this post is true, this person is the most unselfish person. See, everybody's thinking about, what if we break up? What about my half? What about... And I think that's where we fuck up in relationships. I think our selfishness is what kills us all the time. Because you know what? What if she's thinking different? What if he's thinking different? Right? Because he doesn't even know that she has that $5,000 for him. He's thinking he only has $5,000 and she's coming with a whole nother $5,000. Like, yo, here, daddy, here. Boom, go get right. Go get right, because if you right, we right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never had no one match me that way neither. You know what I'm saying? And I've never matched no one that way neither. Honestly. You know, but I think that's on the right track to success in a relationship. And I think if the two partners could have that relationship, instead of thinking with that mentality, what happens if we break up, then who gets the car? Right? What if they not thinking that way? What if they like, when this nigga's up, I'm going to be up. And what if this nigga's like, this car might put me in a position to able to help her get a car now. You know what I'm saying? Because let me explain something to y'all, right? Just a little quick money mechanics. Money knows money, right? So who knows what that better car that he gets, let's say, helps land him a deal somehow, because money talks money. And you know what? He might pull up in that car to a business meeting, and guess what? Believe it or not, he'll get a whole different respect because of where he's driving, because money talks money and money respects money. So, right, what if she helps him in that way, and they're not thinking about, what if we break up? What if they both have the mentality of, remember, he doesn't know about this. So what if he's grateful, right? What if he's grateful, right? And now he thinks the mentality like, damn, my boo helped me. Now I gotta help her get some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? She went all out for me. Now I need to go all out for her. Because nobody's thinking, oh, what if we break up? Oye, Dominicanito, dímelo, de lo mío. You know what I'm saying? Rican lover, what up, though? Yeah, like, let me tell you something. Like, my last relationship, I tried to be on that wave, right? I'm going to be honest with you. I try to be on that wave, and I try to involve my partner in things that I was doing and come-ups that I was looking for, and it didn't work well because the selfishness of that way. of that way of thinking. Oh, what if this nigga gets on and leaves me, or this nigga just want to get enough money, so, or whatever the thought was in her mind, or whatever. It's like, I did try that, and I try to involve her with a bunch of things, and I try to open the mindset and say, yo, listen, if we get this and this, okay, fine, you want to buy this now, but in time we can both get two of these shits. But she ain't had that same mentality as me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had that want to grow together. She had more of the, maybe it was selfish on her end, maybe it was, I don't know. But she didn't have that mentality of, let's get this shit popping at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you're good, I'm good. If I'm good, you're good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mentality I think relationships need to have. And instead of that selfishness. You know what I'm saying? That selfishness is a killer, my people. It's a killer. And the sad part is that there's always somebody more selfish and more greedy than the other in every relationship. It's barely a relationship like that where it's 100% we, us, at all costs, us against the world, 100%, and this is ours. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's thinking about the negative and, oh, what if we break up? Instead of saying, yo, this shit is ours. Like, this is ours. We have 2-3 cars. We have 2-3 cars. We have a house. We have a house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to protect themselves and say, oh, no, this is my shit because when shit hit the fan, I want to be able to throw you out. Or when shit hit the fan, I want to keep my shit. And that's why a lot of relationships don't last, because a lot of people are secretly really looking out for their own benefit at the end of the day and what's convenient to them. Let me read these comments real quick though. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. Miss Becky said, don't get me wrong, I help people who actually need it, but then they expect it too often. Yeah, but we talking about like your partner, like this is your man, like this is your nigga, like you want to see that nigga go from a Honda to a Lexus. You want to see that nigga go from a Honda to the Benz because you want to see your man up there. And he want to see you going from taking the fucking bus to a Benz just like him. In a house that's your house. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where a lot of relationships, man, somebody always want the power. Somebody always want the upper end. You know what I'm saying? Call me the baddest says because some people change and brush off the other person they work together with. And that's a fear. That's a fear a lot of people have. Karma, you 100% motherfucking right. A lot of people have that fear, and that's what causes that selfish mentality. You know what I'm saying? Ms. Becky says, yeah, but then if the relationship does break down, then you're left with nothing. Well, guess what? You started with nothing. Most of the time. But I think these are the chances we got to learn to take. We need to stop thinking the what if. And I understand what happens, why we have these what ifs. We've been through too much shit. We've been through traumatizing relationships. All of us. Man, female. There's not a man in this world who hasn't get cheated on. I don't care if you got the 13-inch cock. You got cheated on. I don't give a fuck if you got 2 inches. You got cheated on. If you a woman, I don't care if you got the Lucky Charms pussy. You got cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been through some traumatizing or maybe a toxic or violent relationship. Everyone, it's part of life. And I think, though, the problem is that when we find these partners, we carry these traumas along with us. And it doesn't let us move forward in other relationships. And I get it. People are so grimy these days. You know what I'm saying? That it's so hard to trust people when you don't know whose intentions are pure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. But I think we need to start dropping that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Right. In some situations, you got to protect yourself. I agree. I agree. Too many people have secret agendas, and so many people want their own personal come up, which is sad, because back in the day, you want to know why them couples last together? Because everything was us. They didn't worry about what if that nigga leaves me. They didn't worry about what if she leaves me. No. They handled their shit, and they stood together, and they fought through whatever they had to fight through, together. Karma the Baddest says, I have that fear because I see how this idiot moves building his brand. I'd rather not be involved, but I got your back from a distance. I'm the type of person, if you need it and I got it, I'll give it to you without overthinking and expecting nothing in return. You know, sometimes the bad part about being like that is that some people will take advantage of you, but sometimes you got to take that chance. What you said, M to the Izzy, leaving's not an option. Right, back in the day, that's how it was. There was no option. Like, bitch, you ain't going nowhere, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, you don't like me? Guess what? We get in 2 beds, nigga. We get in 2 beds. Let me tell you something. Y'all want to know some crazy shit? My grandmother, my great-grandmother, right, and my grandfather used to sleep in separate rooms, right? But guess what? They never left each other. They still with each other until one died, then the other one died. And then my other grandmother, this is all from my mother's side, right? All from my mother's side. My other grandmother, right? Guess what? Had her own room. And my grandfather, his name in Spanish is Buenaventura, which in English means great adventure. He put my grandmother through hell. My grandmother was crazy. My grandmother lit that nigga on fire. All right? My grandmother was crazy, straight from Puerto Rico. She lit my grandfather on fire for being a dirtbag. Right? Because hear his name, Mr. Great Adventure. So you know what time it was. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Grandpa. My grandpa was a horn dog. So, they went through all the drama. But guess what? They died pretty much like lovebirds. One died and the other one went. Because no matter what, they stood together. And guess what? They would sleep in separate motherfucking rooms, but they never left each other. They never left. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing right now. That's my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and my grandmother, right? Now, my mother and my stepdad, right? They don't have drama like that, but guess what? They don't sleep together. They haven't slept together in years. And I don't know. When I say sleep together, I mean sleep in the same bedroom, like together as a couple every night in the same bed. Nope. That nigga sleeps downstairs in his little area, and my mom sleeps upstairs in her room. Straight like that. But guess what? Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. And that's how they live, the old school way. You ain't going nowhere. We ain't going. I love you, but I don't like you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just because how it goes, I don't like you, but I love you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to like you to love you. Straight like that. And we don't have that mentality these days. You know what I'm saying? We really just don't. Yeah, my grandmother was crazy. She lit my grandfather on fire. What up, Evie? But yeah, she lit him on fire. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But my grandfather was a great adventure. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, she said, Karma, Puerto Rican. Watch your mouth, girl. I think Karma's Puerto Rican, too. What is you, Karma? You Dominican? I don't know what Karma is. Shit. But y'all crazy, y'all Puerto Ricans. That's the problem. But back to the main topic, though. I feel like If people would have had that mentality like this post, I think a lot of relationships would last. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of relationships would last, bro, because there's no selfishness. There's no, what if we break up, then he keeps the car. Yeah, we break up and that nigga keeps the car, and guess what? He came off. You know what I'm saying? Just like vice versa. There's a lot of relationships where men give women and give women and give and give and give, and that shit don't never come back to them. There's a lot of relationships where men give way more than women. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's not relationships where women don't hold their man down, but a lot of relationships, it's the man giving the woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like a real man and a woman, not a bum nigga being supported by a woman. That's a different like story. We talking about a real man and a real woman. You know what I'm saying? All right, girl, you have a good night. You know, love is love. We know. Hope everything's all right with Mama Love over there. Hope her leg is better. Hope she heals up quick. But what I was saying was, when you have like a real relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, not a woman taking care of a man. No. But a relationship where these people hold each other down. Like, this is ours. All right, baby, we're going to get this car. Like, those relationships last. When you're not thinking selfish like that, you go a long way in your relationship. And I think a lot of people these days, we need to have that mentality and stop worrying about, oh, but what if we start a business together and then he stays with the business and leave me with nothing? So then guess what? Think smart. Now, all right, babe, you doing a business? Guess what we gonna do? We gonna do this LLC under our name. We both gonna be the owners of this. You know what I'm saying? Have your own back. Have your own back. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way you wanna think about it, and guess what? If he's not a selfish motherfucker, he's not gonna have no problem with that. He's gonna be like, yo, babe, definitely, let's put this both under our name. Now, if you like, yo, babe, but let's put this both under our name, and the nigga's like, nah, I just want to put it under my name, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, then you know you got a nigga that's thinking for himself. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. But if you got a nigga that's going to be like, yeah, babe, let's put the business under each other's name, and you know what? God forbid something doesn't work out with me and you, at the end of the day, we'll have a business that we'll be able to split, and when we go our ways, me and you at least didn't waste our time in this relationship. We were able to build something and walk away with something. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so worried about being left with nothing or not obtaining anything that, guess what? They fuck themselves ultimately because they don't have that mentality to worry about themselves. Instead of thinking like, yo, you know what? If me and this girl build this relationship, right? And this goes for y'all stupid ass niggas too, that if you got a bitch that she's working hard, you want to slack off and get comfortable and things like that, and then be supported by her and whatever, instead of matching her grind. You know what I'm saying? Just like you bum bitches not matching a nigga's grind that's trying to come up in life, and you just being a backpack for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, you niggas being a backpack for these bitches that's trying to come up, and all y'all niggas is being a heavy weight, pulling each other down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the worst relationship ever to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Stop being fresh, M to the Izzy. But does it make sense what I'm saying? I really believe that. I really believe that. And I say it, I've expressed this just people in general and just on general conversation, I say, listen, my next relationship, if it's not like that we're trying to grow together, and this is where people don't understand too. This is where people fuck up. It's like this. If your chick got a dream, she wants to be a salon owner and do hair, or she wants to do this and that, help her achieve that shit too. Don't worry about, oh, my bitch is going to get on and own her own shit and then not care about me and, or get, nah. Or, I don't know, it's just so many different scenarios to go with, you know what I'm saying? It's so many different scenarios, I believe, that come and go with it. Like, there was something on one of these comments that said, what was it? Damn. Someone said, problem is when women show this energy, men become complacent. This comment was by Yoshi Rain. She says, the problem is when women show this energy, men become complacent and comfortable and stop grinding. Women support, but men have to lead and also choose who to build with wisely. I think she made a great point there. You know what I'm saying? I think she made a very great point. Because I think not only men become complacent when a woman has that energy, so do women. And that's the problem. We end up getting too comfortable, and it becomes a thing of, like I always say, convenience or power, or just someone trying to get over, instead of someone trying to go and build or work just as hard as the other person for each other, like that person did. He put 5,000 up. She came and matched that nigga's 5,000. Said, here, daddy, go get that. Like, with no worries, oh, he's going to keep the car. I think that's the bum people mentality. Like, no offense to nobody. I think that's some bum nigga mentality, some bum bitch mentality. Straight like that. Straight like that. And I get it. We come from nothing. We've been hurt by people. We've been bamboozled by people. But I think life is about chances, and chances make champions. And, you know, like she said in that comment right there, it's about seeing who to build wisely with. You know what I'm saying? Set little traps for people. See if they out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? See if they not on 100% with your relationship and trying to get y'all to grow. You know what I'm saying? Not just him grow, not just her grow, but y'all to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a fucking let's just say a regular nurse and you want to become an RN. Let's say you a nurse that cleans the old people's ass, and that's what you do, or a nurse's assistant, or whatever that is, right? But you want to become an RN or something like that. Now, I think your nigga should help push you to be an RN if that's what you want to do. If this nigga want to go and open up a mechanic shop, or this nigga want to, whatever, open a barber shop, whatever it is, I think a bitch should help that nigga at all costs figure how to get that barber shop, because it's for y'all at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? For y'all growth, because if something gets deeper and y'all become a family, or y'all stay together and y'all want to own a home, guess what? Y'all able to help each other. If the barbershop is not going good, guess what? She got her nurse's degree. She got her 3 days a week guarantee. She could hold him down. If she loses that job and the barbershop is popping, guess what? He could hold her down. One hand washes the other. 2 hands wash the face. Simple as that. Simple as that. And I truly believe that this is where relationships fuck up. Because the people don't want to work together. And they need to understand it's not only about working on your partner's dream. It's not only working. No, it's about working on yourself, your happiness, your dreams, and having a partner that supports those dreams and vice versa, and is looking to help you achieve those dreams at all costs. If you don't have a partner like that in your relationship, then I think you need to start looking for a new relationship. And I mean like true relationship. Like this is your man, this is your girl, y'all been together for over whatever. If y'all not living that type of relationship, then guess what? Y'all niggas is stuck. Y'all niggas is stuck, and y'all niggas ain't never ever going past to the next level. Just like that. Like you're just not gonna pass to the next level with that type of mentality. You dig? But that was one comment there. And then there was another one. Hold on now. Somebody said, I'll definitely do it, but he's got to be worth it, though. I'm all about working together. How do you know he's worth it? You know what I'm saying? How do you know he's worth it? Until y'all try and y'all put each other in those situations to know if he's worth it or not. To know if, you know what, I put some $3,000 up. Let me see how he acted with that. Did he act shitty after? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, what do you mean he's worth it? How would you know he's worth it if you never even try? If maybe that was your mentality and all you did was assume, but you never tried. What if that man really wasn't thinking about himself and was thinking about y'all? You know what I'm saying? But y'all never even try to help push your man forward and help him grow because y'all too insecure yourself. You know what I'm saying? If he's worth it. Any nigga you with should be worth it. Any bitch you with should be worth it. Because if they not worth it to push each other to grow, then guess what? Y'all wasting your motherfucking time. Straight like that. So her little comment of, I'll definitely do it, but he's got to be worth it. I'm all about working together. No, you're not. You're not all about working together because, one, what do you mean if he's worth it? Why are you being with an if? You know what I'm saying? If you with somebody, make sure they're worth it. And make sure you're going to make sure you want that person to grow at all costs. No matter what, whether they with you or not. And guess what? If he's a true person or she's a true person, when they up there, they gonna hold you down because you held them down. You know what I'm saying? Just like these rappers that they rich and they got they same bitch since they was in high school. They never left her. No matter how much cheating they've done, no matter how much craziness they've done as a rapper or as an artist, as a superstar, they're rich, whatever. Guess what? They still hold each other down. You was with me from the fucking mud. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to enjoy these Bentleys and Benzes and these houses right along with me. No matter what dirt I do. Not saying it's okay for them to do the dirt, but it comes with that type of territory. But at the end of the day, she showed that nigga support. And now them niggas is up. They rappers in it. But guess what? They still holding their bitch down. Straight like that. Look at T.I. and Tiny. She was with that nigga since he was not as big as he is. You know what I'm saying? Look at Snoop. Snoop is still with his main bitch. Dr. Dre, still with his main wife. Why? Those people supported them. No matter what. Supported them. And guess what? Those women were lucky enough, like I said, not saying it doesn't come with the baggage, but they were lucky enough to have men that said, you know what? I'm a millionaire now. I don't need you, bitch. I'm going with this model. They said, nah, I don't care. I'm going to go fuck these models. And I'm going to go fuck all these bad bitches. But guess what? You held me down. You believed in me. You're straight for life right with me. You know what I'm saying? So they have faith in their partners. And they have I'm going to hold this nigga down at all cost mentality. Not worrying about if he becomes a millionaire and leaves them for the model. No, they're not worried about that. They're worried about the bigger picture that at the end of the day, they're good for life. And we're good for life. And whatever struggles we've been through, at the end of the day, it worked out because we're in a place where we're straight for life. And I think a lot of people need to take those type of relationships too into consideration. You know what I'm saying? How many people started off on some bum shit but held each other down? Look at Kevin Gates and his wife Drika. Them niggas came from nothing. That nigga went from in and out of jail. And that lady was always there saying, yo, you better than this. You can make it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't good on the internet shit. She made all his websites. She made all his social medias. She did all that. Anything he couldn't do, anything that this nigga could sing, he could rap. He's a great artist. But he ain't know how to set up studio time. He ain't know how to set up appointments. He didn't know how to have business meetings. He wasn't intellectual in that manner. What she did? She covered that end for that nigga. When you hear his interviews, he says it. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. She held me down in the areas that I knew nothing about. She made me aware to these business ventures and how to handle them. She was the one that was smart in that way. And look, she held them down. While no matter what, they fuck bitches together, whatever it is. But guess what? Because she's not insecure with herself and she has a different mentality. But the whole point is she held that man down through everything. He wasn't rich. That nigga was in the streets. He was in the streets. She was with that nigga since he ain't had not a dollar. And she held him down through everything. This is what you need. I'm here. And guess what? Now, her and her children, whether her and Kevin Gates stayed together after or not, she is straight for life. And they didn't just walk away from that relationship with anything. They both, if they do at one point in life have to walk away, guess what? They both walk away better than what they started. Make sense? Make sense? So I think we need to have that type of mentality. So you know what? Even if it doesn't work out, we can walk away better than we started. Make sense? Make sense? And I think that is key. That is key in mindset. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. You dig? But I think that was some good convo. Just a quick little topic to touch on. Let's help each other build. If you're in a relationship, help each other grow, help each other build. And if y'all not with that same mentality, then guess what? Y'all need to move on. And I think that was a very good post. I think there's another comment I wanted to read. It has a bunch of comments, but a lot of people just agreeing with each other and whoop-de-whoop. UEP shooting said, bro, women don't help build anymore. I agree. I agree to an extent. Because look, these men were able to find women that helped them build, that helped them grow. So I believe there's women out here and there's men out here who have that mentality and mindset. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that we rush into a lot of relationships or for lust and and for the wrong reasons, and we don't take our time in relationships. And I believe that's part of the key of why a lot of relationships are the way they are, because they just go through lust, and however they start, and then when you realize it, you were the toxic motherfucker that you caught feelings for, or you were the toxic bitch that you caught feelings for, and now you're just in a bad predicament because you went off your feelings instead of making a wiser choice and being aware of the person you're dealing with. We ignore the red flags and booty booty boo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna end it on that note. I say we need to take more chances and help each other grow more without the selfish thinking. And I believe to have a good relationship, that is the key. Stop the selfishness, people. And with that being said, it's been a good night. Y'all have a good night. We lit, we live, we ready. It's I, your guy, Filthy Animal for the Topics, where we talk our trash, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. Peace.